Hello, I'm MightyJ Cosplay, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to turn from this to this. I trace the eyes and nose with the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade All Over Gray. Then I trace the rest of the skull using the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade All Around White. I'm then tracing the root of the flame where they connect to the skull with the grey eyeliner, and I'm tracing the highlight of the flames using the white eyeliner. I prime my lips with a thin layer of white lipstick, and then I use the Maroon Paradise paint in white to paint the highlight all across my face. I start with the highlight right at the start because it's white, and it's always better to start with the lightest colors. I paint the teeth using the Maroon Paradise paint in white. I'm applying it using a cat tongue brush, which helped to get the shade pretty easily. Then I use the Maroon Paradise paint in Storm Cloud Gray to slightly shade the half of the teeth that is toward the outside of my face. I start the light glowing from inside the mouth with a strip of white body paint in the middle, then I'm going around it using the Maroon Paradise paint in yellow. I'm slightly blending the two colors together in order to get some smooth gradients. I'm outlining the root of each tooth using the Maroon Paradise paint and Storm Cloud Gray, and then I'm outlining the rest of the teeth using the Maroon Paradise paint in black. I add some highlight in white under the lower teeth, and then I start filling the jaw using the Maroon Paradise paint and Storm Cloud Gray. I'm slightly blending the highlight with the grey body paint, and then I'm adding a pinch of black between the highlight to deepen the shade. I'm pretty much redoing the same process around my nose, so I fill it using the Maroon Paradise paint and Storm Cloud Gray, then I'm blending it with the highlight I did with the white body paint to get that a smooth gradient for the highlight around the nose hole. I fill the nose with the Maroon Paradise paint in black. I start with a cutting all around it and then filling the middle. I pretty much end up the light glowing from the mouth, filling the rest of the mouth with the Maroon Paradise paint in orange and slightly blending it with the yellow body paint. I continue the same process to fill the skull. I fill the skull with the Maroon Paradise paint and Storm Cloud Gray and slightly mixing it with the white body paint that I laid down for highlight. I deepen the crease here by shading with black body paint. Using a sponge, I add some white body paint in the middle to increase the highlight, and then I'm slightly blending that back with grey body paint using a brush. After that, I start shading using the Maroon Paradise paint in black and blending that with the grey body paint. Then I'm repeating the same process for shading on the jaw part. In the middle of the jaw part, I'm mixing in some white body paint for highlight, then I'm filling the two little holes with the Marin Paradise paint in orange, and I'm deepening the shade on the outside corner using the Marin Paradise paint in Beach Berry. Then I start filling the rest of the skull, the top part, using the Marin Paradise paint in Storm Cloud Gray. Then when I'm applying it over my eyebrows, I mix the body paint with a little less water to get a thicker consistency to not disturb the glue that is on my eyebrows. I'm adding some more highlight with the white body paint and shading with the black body paint to kind of create an eyebrow bone that will help to give a more menacing look. I do it again with the white body paint for highlight and the black for shading for that kind of V shape in the middle of the forehead. I'm adding some white body paint at the root of the flame after the gray body paint is laid down. Then I start filling most of the flame part using the Marin Paradise paint in yellow. I also apply some on my neck under the white body paint, and then I'm slightly blending the yellow with the white body paint on top of my head. Then I use the Marin Paradise paint in orange, and I'm deepening the shade pretty much right in the center between where I've put the highlight with white body paint. Then at some spots I'm deepening the shade even more using the Marin Paradise paint in Beach Berry, which is a kind of strawberry red. Then I'm shading at the root of the flames by mixing in some black body paint with the gray body paint of the skull. Then I take some black body paint and I put it on top of the other colors that I used for the flames. Basically here I'm using the black body paint to really create the shape of the flames. Then I start making a gradient on my neck. I fill it with Marin Paradise paint in yellow, then I mix in some orange, then I mix in some Beach Berry. I start the eyes by applying white concealer in the middle, then I use the yellow from the Makeup Forever Flash palette and use it as an eyeliner, and then I set it with yellow eyeshadow. Still using the Makeup Forever Flash palette, I'm adding yellow all around the white circle, and then I'm using the red from the Flash palette and I slightly mix it to get a gradient from yellow, orange, red. I then fill and outline the eye area using a black gel liner. For the eye, basically I will set each color of cream makeup with a matching color of eyeshadow. When available, especially for the lightest color, I will use a metallic eyeshadow which will help to bounce back the light from the flash when taking picture, that will really help to make that glow from within look. But for the red and black, I'm using matte eyeshadows. I'm also re-outlining the eye area using a black eyeshadow in a liner brush. For the teeth, I'm setting them using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow single in shade Sugar. Then I'm using a light gray eyeshadow to shade the outside part of each teeth. Then I'm also adding some white metallic eyeshadow on the other part of the teeth for highlight. Then I'm outlining the teeth using a gray eyeshadow. I'm setting the face using a white powdery eyeshadow to help to light up the look a little bit. I'm also strengthening the highlight I did with white body paint by topping it with that white eyeshadow a little bit more. Then I'm mostly shading the jaw using black and gray eyeshadow. I start with a black eyeshadow, I'm really cautious not to put too much, and I blend it using a smudger brush. Then I go over it with some gray eyeshadow to help to blend that in. I'm repeating the same kind of process under the teeth as well. For this kind of bone relief, I'm also using the black eyeshadow, just a little pinch and smudging it, and then I'm blending that back in using gray eyeshadow. Then I'm also redoing the highlight around the nose, topping it with white eyeshadow. Then I use black eyeshadow to shade under the cheekbones, to set the nose hole, and to shade at the root of the flames. I use back some of the white concealer on top of the white body paint to make it look even more white, and then for the flames I'm basically topping each color of body paint with a matching color of eyeshadow. I'm also repeating the process on my neck. Then I'm also using some of the yellow from the Flash palette to add some sparks on top of the black body paint at the top of the flames. And this is the final result. So I did a Cosplay SFX makeup of Ghost Rider. So I hope you really enjoyed the video. If so, please feel free to give a like and subscribe to the channel for more Cosplay SFX makeup tips and tricks and Cosplay SFX makeup tutorials. So I hope to see you in another video. Bye!